Happy Thursday, everybody. So today I wanted to talk about the actual efficacy of bracing. And the first study that I wanted to talk about was on whiplash patients. And we had two groups. One was assigned a cervical collar. The other group was assigned conservative care that consisted of spinal manipulation and range of motion exercises, so different stretches and active range of motion exercises. And at the 6-month mark, the group that received the conservative care had a 37% increase in their functional capacity when compared to the group that was in the cervical collar. On top of that, they also reported a higher quality of life and lower levels of stress and anxiety from being able to perform everything that they wanted to do. We talked about how negative immobilization is and how long it takes to get back to normal, and wearing a cervical collar or any brace for an extended period of time is really setting yourself up for failure in the long run. Another study took a look at factory workers on an assembly line who had missed several days of work over the past year due to a back injury. Half of them were a control group with no intervention whatsoever. The other half was given a lumbar support brace, and they allowed them to continue working for 3 months. With every 4 weeks, they would perform a functional outcome, and there was no significant difference between their baseline levels, the 4-week, 8-week, or the 12-week mark in terms of functional capacity. So they were having them perform a sit to stand test, as well as having them bend over, lift a box, put it up on an assembly line, 3 different weighted boxes, and there was no significant change between the group who didn't do anything at all and the group that wore that brace. So I think that just shows that there's a lot of misinformation out there, and bracing is not the way. Movement is key, and allowing patients to have increased proprioception and strength and use of that paraspinal musculature is so important. And each and every adjustment is allowing a person to function at their absolute highest capacity. And I think we do a great job of explaining that, but let's just dive a little bit deeper and really make sure they know how much we're changing their lives each and every time that they lay on that table.